Hi, I'm Carly and I read my books upside down. No, I'm totally kidding. Anyway. Hello and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm here with... I'm here with a friend.
This wasn't on purpose.
This is Olive, or Olivia, whatever you would like to call her. I don't really care. It's up to her. We're actually working on a huge project that will be coming out. Okay. We're actually working on a huge project coming out in like 4 or 5 months that you guys will be seeing, and we're working really hard on it. And we're actually really late to go book shopping, so I'm gonna take you there now, and I will see you at the bookstore because we didn't plan this correctly.
Nope, I need socks.
Okay, I didn't give a proper intro before for whatever reason, because yeah, she's doing her own thing right now. But this is a vlog, and a book haul and reading journaling. It's everything except for a reading vlog. It's just a vlog. Obviously featuring Olive, that you guys have now met, and you guys will meet all my friends at some point in time, most likely over the summer, if they want to be posted or if I have their permission. Obviously, if they don't want to be online, they don't have to be online.
Sorry.
Anyways, this is the further montage of us book shopping. So let's just get into that so I can stop rambling. Yeah.
Kick.
We're back. She's laughing because I had to refilm this because of my sweatshirt. I'm gonna do a little haul. I have a lot of books. This weighs at least 15 pounds, maybe 10. Maybe I'm just weak. I don't know. But I'm gonna do a little haul. I got 8 books plus 1 because of her.
No.
First book I caught.
She went fishing.
The first book I bought was Purpose of Being a Wallflower, which I've heard really good things about this book. It's a quick read. Maybe it'll get me out of reading slump. I don't know. I've heard a lot of... She's tired. We've been out for too long. Purpose of Being a Wallflower. It was a thrift bookstore, so most of these are like a little bit damaged, but I don't really care. So that's that. Next is probably my favorite cover. It's called The Trader's Ruin by Erin Beauty. Look how pretty the cover is.
Dude, how is she this good at this? I find books that are called like freaking The Salad in this like a salad bar.
She's mad because I pulled this book off the shelf and just casually put it in the tote bag without even like just saw the cover, read the back, I was like, yep, that's good. But I'm gonna read like the little snippet at the top. It says, a captain with a secret, a spy with a mission, a kingdom on the verge of ruin. I think this sounds good. And I was in the mood for like that fantasy princessy thing. So that's what this is. She's currently watching the YouTube short that I just had up. Next is probably the thickest book I own and the longest book I'll ever read. It's called the Breathing series. It's a series.
She's gonna learn how to breathe within this book.
It's a series. Hold up. Okay, it's 2 books in one. That's why it's so
and it's
thick.
also basically 1,000 pages long.
The Breathing series. And she didn't think I was actually gonna get it, but I actually think the description sounds interesting. It says, Emma Thomas is hiding a terrible secret. Despite her academic prowess and athletic accomplishments, she focuses on surviving high school by fading into the shadows. Without expecting it, she finds love. It challenges her to recognize her own worth at the risk of revealing a truth that could destroy everything. And then that's the first book. And then the second book is when Emma's torment is horrifyingly exposed. All those involved are still haunted by the memories. The bruises fade, but the scars and fears remain. And when some try to mend the wounds of the past, more secrets are revealed, along with the forgotten heartbreak. I think that sounds really interesting. And I think it's going to be a summer read, and I'll read it in a reading vlog. Okay, next... This book that I'm about to pick up is the one I randomly picked off a shelf that she got mad at me for because I found it. I read the back. It's called A Universe of Wishes. The reason it caught my eye, it has a bookmark. It has a built-in bookmark. That's what I saw and that's why I picked it up. But I think the cover is really pretty.
Do you guys want to see how cute we are? Actually, no, I can't.
Anyways, it says it's Spanish. Un placio hides secrets behind its dazzling ball gowns. Two unlikely pen pals reach for hope from one another. Villains real and imagined are called to battle. Short description. That was cool, cute. Another summary probably. Next, this cover's a little weird. I don't like the cover. It's called The Lovely Reckless. But it sounded really interesting, and it's about a 17-year-old Frankie Devereux, it's spelled Devereux, would do anything to forget the past. Haunted by the memory of her boyfriend's death, she lives her life by one dangerous rule: nothing matters. At least that's what Frankie tells herself after a reckless mistake forces her to leave her privileged life in the Heights to move in with her dad, an undercover cop. She transfers to public school in the Downs, where fistfights in the halls don't faze anyone, and illegal street racing is more popular than football. That's like all it says, and I think it was a once library book, so it kind of has like the thing on the front. Not really sure. But I kind of want to read it. The cover's a little weird. But it's called The Lovely Reckless by Cami Garcia. I just realized I wasn't saying the titles. This is A Universe of Wishes by a lot of authors. Next, this is the first book I picked up. It's called Alex and Eliza, A Love Story. I don't know if this is on Broadway. It's kind of giving me Hamilton vibes, but I'm not sure. As battle cries of the American Revolution echo in the distance, servants flutter about, preparing for one of New York society's biggest events, the Something Grand Ball. Descended from the oldest and most distinguished bloodlines in New York, the Something were proud to be one of their fledgling country's founding families. Like, you get the point. It's fantasy, historical, more like... I actually have to look this up, because I think this is on Broadway somewhere. That's what this is. I think the cover's really pretty.
I hate fantasy.
I know. Okay, the next is Fault in Our Stars, which I think is gonna be our next February's book club book. I've been wanting to read it for a long time, but I haven't. I can't believe they had 2 copies, because it wasn't their...
They had like 5 copies.
They had so many copies.
And they were all over the place.
But, pretty self-explanatory if you know what it is. Next, I've seen this everywhere. It's called Love Letters to the Dead.
Oh, you got that one. I forgot about that.
Laurel chooses someone because her sister May loved him and he died young, just like May. Soon, Laurel has a notebook full of letters to the dead, to people like Janice Joplin, Heath Ledger, Amelia Earhart, and Amy Winehouse, though she never gives a single one of them to her teacher. She writes about starting high school, navigating the choppy waters of new friendships, learning to live with her splintering family, falling in love for the first time, and most important, trying to grieve for May. But how do you mourn for someone you haven't forgotten? It's not until Laurel has written the truth about what happened to herself that she can finally accept what happened to May. And only when Laurel has begun to see her sister as the person she was, lovely and amazing and deeply flawed, can she truly start to discover her own path. Again, heard a lot of stuff about this. Probably good. That's it for all the books I bought. And it was a discount store, so all 8 books costed me $38.
Costed me.
Okay, and we are back. We're back home. It's actually the next day. Because yesterday was Sunday, today's Monday. Which is actually the release date, which means I have to edit this all real quick before releasing it. So I'm going to be like spending some hours. I put all the books on my shelf that I got, so I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour real quick. Because you guys don't really know this bookshelf that much. And sometime in February, I'm actually going to be reorganizing both of my bookshelves because I felt like unorganized they are now since I have like different genres that don't really fit. But let's just go through all of my books. Okay, this entire top shelf is completely romance, from The Summer of Broken Rules to Better Than the Movies to The Do-Over to The Bodyguard to the So Much and Pretty series, The Selection, Shatter Me, all of that. And then the romance continues to down here with the new books with The Lovely Reckless, Alex and Eliza, The Fault in Our Stars, Love Letters to the Dead. And Malibu Rising isn't a romance, I don't think. I haven't read it yet because I'm waiting until summer, but I think it's actually a literary fiction. But I don't have a second for that. And then obviously these are mystery. If you've ever read The Inheritance Games, literally one of my favorite series ever. However, there isn't like a mystery section on the shelf because all of those are actually on my main shelf up there and they wouldn't fit up there. So they're down here. And then it converts into completely fantasy with Ninth House, These Violent Delights, the Caraval series, and then it goes down here. And I actually have no idea what genre this book is. I think it's romance or like realistic fiction or something, but I'm not 100% sure. And then it goes back into romance with The Trader's Ruin, A Universe of Wishes, and The Midnight Library. The Midnight Library isn't really fantasy, if you've ever read it. I don't really know what genre it is. I think it's literary fiction too, but I don't have a second for that, like I said. And then The Perks of Being a Wallflower, also have no idea. And then I have my little TBR jar, which I may or may not be using in February. I'm not 100% sure because I'm a little bit in a reading slump. But yeah, that's the bookshelf. But they're just there now. And it's literally 1 month into 2024. And I'm already like a fourth or like a third of the way through my bottom shelf on that. Which means I'm going to have to find new places for books. I actually want to get a floating bookshelf where my bed is, so then I can just have like a stack of books next to my bed, as if I'm not already in danger by books by my bed because of the main shelf. Anyways, I know I said I was gonna do a lot more in this video, but obviously I'm on a time crunch and I have to put this up in like an hour or so, and I need to edit the final bit of this video because I like just noticed while editing I didn't have an outro at Olive's. So that is my little bookshelf tour, and that was it for the vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed meeting Olive, and as I said earlier, me and her actually she herself is working on something really, really huge that will be a huge milestone in like 4 to 5 months for her. that I've been supporting her with, and you guys will be able to see that at some point. I'm really excited for that, and I'm really excited to promote a lot of that on this channel and to make sure you guys are aware of what's happening. I'm not allowed to say anything else, and I'm not going to say anything else. But a video will be put out January 31st, which will be my reads of the month, and in that video I will also be releasing my posting schedule because I think it's important to have one, especially for someone who has like a life around YouTube. YouTube isn't my number one priority, obviously. So yeah. That is it for today's vlog. I really hope you enjoyed meeting Olive, going book shopping with us, and all the chaos that comes with it. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Love you all. Bye!